What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Alright, man. Let's get straight into it, baby. Boom. Alright, man. Alright, today, you know what I want to talk about? Today, I want to talk about how the only reason that they keep up with the games, the charades, and all the buffoonery is because of the simple fact it's eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that eyes are on them. All right, man, what you gonna do? Lord Jesus. All right, because of the simple fact that there's eyes on them, they can't do what they want to do. So they got to do what they feel they have to do to look a certain type of way, you know, in the eyes of people. And maybe I covered something similar to this, so I'm going to go a little bit more in depth, you know. And what I mean by that, is like, you know, like, sometimes when, and we all have certain type of little things that, you know what I'm saying, like we'll go for if nobody knew, but because everybody, you know what I'm saying, nah, I can't go for that because of what other people might think, what other people might say, how other people may feel. Now, because we're living in a society where everybody is supposed to be so transparent about their lives, and, you know, a lot of people want to document everything. You know, people want to live their life on social media, tell all their business, tell all their friends' business, their family business, you know, their significant other business, you know, so they got a reputation to keep up, you know. So a lot of the things that people would, you know, let fall by the wayside, or, you know, give you a second chance, or, you know, certain things, they just can't do it because of the simple fact that their life is so transparent. Now, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not knocking what you do, you know what I'm saying, because you do you. Do how you feel you have to do you. You know what I'm saying? But because a lot of people put so much of their lives on the internet and broadcast everything that they have going on, and it's totally different from what they actually have going on, or it's totally different from what they believe, because they're going with the majority of what people think. They're going with the majority of what people, you know, what they think that people think about them. So what it does is it causes them to have this false reality, you know? And you can tell that people have a false reality by the things that they do, by the things that you see, by the things that make the news. You know, everybody is living in this, you know, this made up reality, you know, and everybody is being what they want to be instead of what they are. You know what I'm saying? Majority of people out here are doing a lot of things, moving the way, you know, doing things, moving, saying, believing, teaching things that's not really them, and doing things that's not really them because it seems odd, it seems weird, it doesn't play into the persona of the character that they created. And so you living in a time where a whole bunch of people are just every day like a 30-day, 24-hour stream, or a lifetime, a stream that goes on for a lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody is in this constant character mode. Everybody is in this, you know, this avatar mode instead of being the real them instead of being the real them. And I get it, because the internet gives you a place to get away from the reality that's so painful. But that ain't doing nothing but putting a Band-Aid on it. You know what I mean? Like, in order to heal that wound, man, you have to take the necessary steps. You know what I mean? To heal the wound. You got to baby it. You got to put the, peroxide, alcohol, bandage, you know what I mean? Wrap it up, change it, clean it. And then and nurture it into healing. And that's what people have to do with their character, with who they are. You know what I'm saying? They have to stop using the Band-Aids, man, and actually do the healing work. And because they haven't, and it's easy, it's so easy to not do the healing work and just put a Band-Aid on it and pretend that you're this character. So you fall into so what happens is that they fall into the antics and the theatrics of the character that they created, and a lot of the times when they know, you know what I'm saying, that it is what it is, and they came to that realization, they still blame you because you're messing up their character. When he found out, sis, that you was the one, it was too late, because he protecting that character. When your homeboy, you know what I'm saying, found out that you was the realest one, but he snaked you, it's too late, because he got to keep up with that character. Now he's around now he's around the real goons, the people, but you know what I'm saying, like, and now he's around, he forfeited real, true, genuine, friendship, you know what I mean, because of the simple fact that he wanted to go with the majority. And, maybe that's a bad analogy, or maybe that's a bad way to put it, but a lot of people got to keep up with this reputation, man, and the only reputation that you have to protect, man, is the one that you really are. No, not even a reputation. The only thing that you have to protect is who you really are, and live by that. That's who you are. And not everybody is going to accept that. Not everybody is going to love that. Yes, some people going to have like little things that they don't like about you, but that's human nature too. You can't let that bother you. You can't let that get to you. Everybody is not going to like you. It's going to be somebody who don't have a reason to like you, and they don't like you because they don't have a reason to like you. They just don't want to like you. It could be, you know what I'm saying, somebody feel that you always get what you want, but they don't know. You never know. You never know. So going through worrying about that is besides the point. But regardless of all that, the reason that, you know what I'm saying, they can't show up the way they really want to show up, because of the simple fact that the damage has already been done, and there's so much going on. So they have to protect that character that they created. And I know that if I'm not mistaken, I know that I spoke on something like this before. But the reason why I'm saying it is because I was looking at Big Bang podcast, you know what I'm saying, and he was saying, he was asking one of the people that he was interviewing about the reason why, people are, why it's a crash out culture, and it's so, you know what I mean, like, it's so weird, and it's so like people are it's because it's really because the internet, man. It's really because the internet and what they show you, you know what I'm saying? Like they try to, and I know I'm getting off subject, but it's really because of the simple fact that we're living in a climate where everybody is telling everybody that they can do what they really want to do. And then you have like these apps that you can go live and get likes and all this and everything like that. So, it makes it easier. it makes it easier for you to be a star, or act like you a star, say you a star, or have the persona of a star. But maybe I'm getting off. Maybe I'm getting off topic. And I am getting off topic. But the main thing of the whole situation is because the reason they cannot and they want to is because of the simple fact that they have to protect their ego, they have to protect their character. And don't crucify me if I said something similar to this, and I think it was like 3 or 4 videos ago. But I said something similar to this, but it wasn't as in depth as this. You dig? But either way it goes, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man, because that's really all I can really say about the topic or whatever. And you know, that's all it really be, man. And I urge people to not take people so serious these days, man, because there's nothing but a whole bunch of actors. There's nothing but a whole bunch of actors, man. And nobody is real. Nobody is really them. So, you know what I'm saying? Just stay out the way. Be real, stay out the way, and don't care about what anybody got going on. Don't care, whatever, man. Keep folks out your business and keep moving and move accordingly. You dig? But I know I'm gonna be quiet. I done talk your head off for the day, man. But you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Put somebody else on to the channel. Maybe it's something that I said that was confirmation to something that you said. Or maybe you know somebody that need to hear. Either way it goes, don't be stingy with the content. But it's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Over and out, baby. Boom!